One thing that I truly admire about men is that their selfishness and their desire to always put themselves first.
Stop putting yourself last and start putting yourself first. Start learning from men.
What man do you know who has put his life on hold for a woman? What man has not gotten education, higher education, trade certifications because of a woman?
Ladies, a selfish woman is always going to get exactly what she wants, okay? Because men don't expect women to be selfish.
Men are selfish. A man's mind is naturally programmed to subconsciously always think about himself first.
The relationship you are in right now, are you putting yourself first? The reason why you should put yourself first in your relationship as a lady. Hello guys, welcome back. This is the story. This is the topic we're going to be discussing right now in this very video. And if you are just joining us, kindly hit on the red subscribe button and also drop your opinion at the comment section when you are done watching this video. So guys, the video clip I'm going to be sharing with you guys right now is some ladies talking about the reason why you as a lady, you have to put yourself first in that relationship you are in right now. Because you know why? Men always put themselves first. So guys, without talking too much, let's dive in.
One thing that I truly admire about men is that their selfishness and their desire to always put themselves first. I think it's one of the most shocking things, because us women, we're naturally empathetic and we always compromise things. But men, you could be in a 20+ year marriage. The minute they have the desire to be with someone else, they will risk their 20+ year marriage for 10 seconds of nonsense. They don't care. They will put their careers over you, their dreams over you, whatever they want to do, they'll put it over you and their kids and their families. They'll put everything in front, everything below to get to where they want to get to. And I think that's truly admirable. I feel like maybe it's hard just because I'm the eldest. I always have to consider other people in my, pursuits of things. Like, oh, well, what would this one think? What would this? No. I need to think. I got to put my best man foot forward and think, babes, got to get things done. Got to get things done. We can't be, hey, it's truly, truly honorable how selfish the gender can be.
Ladies, a selfish woman is always going to get exactly what she wants, okay? Because men don't expect women to be selfish. Growing up, we were taught we had to be selfless, that we had to give unconditional love, right? And men grow up being told that women are going to depend on them for everything. Finances, stability, security, emotional support, safety, everything, right? So they know this. This is programmed in their thinking that a woman is going to depend on them. That's why they go out and they work hard and they, get their resources together so that they can, at some point in their life, provide for that woman, right? This is how they are taught. They are taught to put themselves first. That's why a man will have fun with you and discard you, but he will not lose focus on his goals. He will never, ever put his life on hold for a woman. When have you ever heard a man put his life on hold for a woman? They don't. They don't. You've never heard it because it doesn't exist. Men don't do that. They don't care. They are told to do what they need to do. They are told to get things in order. They are told that they have to go out and make somebody of themselves, right? Because they actually have to prove their worth in society. We don't. We are born with value. We're just born with value. Being a woman itself is so powerful and we hold so much value. Whereas with men, they actually have to prove their value in society. They have to bring some value in order to be respected, to be wanted, to be desired, right? So men know that. So they never ever let a woman get in their way. They never ever put their life on hold for a woman. They never ever sit there and go, you know what, everything's going really bad in my life, but you know what, I've got this woman and I'm going to cater to her and I'm going to pour into her. They never do that. But women do, because we're taught from a very young age that we have to give love to them. We're taught unconditional love. We're taught we have to endure pain. We're congratulated for enduring pain. Make that make sense. Being able to be resilient. No. Selfish women get what they want in life. A selfish woman has a vision in life. She has a clear direction of where she's going, and she's not going to let anyone sway her. She's not going to let anyone sway her, of course. Selfish women get what they want because they pour into themselves, ladies. And the more you pour into yourself, the more the man is going to pour into you, because you signal to him that he is not the only person that matters in your world, that the world does not revolve around him. And men get a shock to the system when they learn that, because they don't expect that. They don't expect that from women. So when a woman is selfish and she puts herself first and she only cares about herself, the man will care about you. If you pour into yourself, he will pour into you. The more you pour into yourself, the more he will pour into you. The more you love yourself, the more he will love you. The more you choose yourself, the more he's going to choose you. And then the other way around. The more you pour into him, the less he's going to pour into you.
One thing I love about men is the fact that when it comes to their happiness, they don't compromise. When it comes to their standard, they don't compromise. If a man is with a woman currently, it's only with her because at that moment, he knows that this is what I can afford. She can manage me. She can tolerate me. But I know that when I have what I am looking for, there is my dream girl I am going to go and pursue. And I don't care what this other woman is going to think about it. I would leave when the time is right. Men are not emotionally attached when it comes to your happiness. A man can be upset with you, his wife, his girlfriend, and go out there and cheat on you without even thinking twice. Because at that moment, that is what makes him happy. Stop thinking about what people will say. Stop putting yourself last and start putting yourself first. Start learning from men. If a man cheats, a woman will make excuses for why he cheats and try to do everything, to bring him home and blame the other woman he cheated with and say, oh, it's the side chick. Oh, it's this one. She was the one that threw herself at my man. Forgetting that your man was fully aware of his actions. But if you mistakenly, I said mistake because you cheat and he finds out, he will never forgive you. He will call you all sorts of names. A man will not compromise his standard. If a man's dream is to get married to a certain type of woman with a body shape, a particular color, complexion, probably it's with a dark-skinned woman, but in his dream girl is a light-skinned woman, he would do everything in his power to go get his dream girl when he has everything he wants. But you are stuck there in a loveless relationship, in a loveless marriage. You're in a relationship where you have other concubines. He has about 4 different girlfriends. You additional, make it 5. You are there. You are seeking for his attention. Pick me, pick me, pick me. You're doing everything to please him so that they pick you. But a man cannot even stand the thought that he is in a competition with another man over you, that you're sleeping with other men and he's also there. He can't stand it. He would rather walk away. You're in a relationship where the man is not taking care of you financially, sexually, emotionally, but you are there simply because you are afraid. What will people say? That I left my man because he does not have money? That I left my man because he cannot satisfy me sexually? That I left my man because he's this? You will start thinking about what people say. But when have you seen a man sat down and say, what will people say if I leave this woman that has been with me since when I had nothing? I built this empire and now I want to go and run off with a 17 or a 20 years old girl and start a family. What will people think? Have you ever seen a man sit down and have this conversation? Because if you have seen all the second wife marriages you are saying, would not have been an issue, because men would be very considerate and say, oh, let me not hurt this good woman that have been with me. Learn to be selfish, ladies. If something is not working for you, walk away. Study men. They don't compromise their standard. If they want a slim woman, they go for a slim woman. So you, if you want a rich man, why are you not going for a rich man? Oh, I don't want people to think I'm a gold digger. Welcome, Mother Teresa. If you want a man that is sexually this and that, why are you not going for that man? Oh, because I didn't want people to think that you care about what people think as a woman. That is why you are stuck where you are. I made a post about how women that their husband wants to divorce them and they have kids, like 4 or 5 kids, that they should leave the kids with the husband and go establish themselves financially. And then when they know that they are financially stable, emotionally stable to come carry those kids, you come back and carry your kids when you are financially and emotionally stable for that responsibility. And women were in my comment section bashing me left, right, and center and say, oh, I can never do that. Oh, you're saying all of this because you don't have kids yet, because you're not, so also of rubbish, because you feel that there is a gold medal that is going to be awarded to you at the end of the year or at the end of your lifetime as the woman that has persevered and endured the most as a good woman. Do you think there's a medal for good woman? People will say, she's a good woman, but nothing is attached to that. If you want to be happy in this life, you must shut everything people say around you and focus on your happiness. If they want to say, oh, so now you want to become a divorcee? Yes, I want to become a divorcee because I want to be happy. So you want to leave your relationship? Yes, I want to leave. This man that sent you to school and did everything for you, now you don't want him anymore. Most of you are stuck in situation like that. Oh, he was the one that paid my rent and sent me to school. Now I don't know what to do. I want to marry him because you want to compensate him. But a woman that stayed with a man when he had nothing until he became something, he will leave one day and say, I've found somebody else. There's a couple on TikTok. He just got married to his second wife. I saw the video of the first wife 2 years ago, 2022. She just had a baby. That's 2 years ago. So that baby should be like probably two years plus or a year plus. He still left her with the baby and the other children for his new young wife, and he's posting it on social media. He does not care what people say about him, but you care about what people say about you. That's why you are stuck where you are. Learn from men. If something is not working for you, it's not serving you anymore, walk away. Yes, let people say what they want to say, but your happiness is all that matters. Because you see, a man will go for the woman he wants to go for. Anything you like, see. If you like, swear for him. If you like, curse him and say, he will still do what he wants to do. So why aren't you doing what you want to do? Have a nice day, ladies. I love you. Kisses.
So crazy that men are taught to never put themselves first. In fact, it started at a young age when they're told, boys don't cry. You're strong. You protect. You provide. Fast forward to today, y'all wonder why men walk around emotionally shut down, burnt out, and feeling like they're not seen. And it's mostly because they're raised like machines, not taught to be human beings. And it's not that they don't got feelings. It's just they was taught to not honor how they feel. They were taught to not give a fuck about how they feel. And if they're trained to not give a fuck about how they feel, what makes them think anybody else was going to give a fuck about how they feel? When in reality, some people don't give a fuck about how they feel. They're taught that their value is in what they can give and what they can do for you, not in who they are as a freaking person. They love without getting love back. They work until they about to break. They're a rock to everybody around them while they're crumbling inside. And and don't let him get tired. God forbid if he gets tired or he even asks for help, then he's labeled as weak. I don't like how time, energy, and peace is taken from men, but it was never taught how to replenish themselves, was never taught how to pour back into their cup. And this is why men walk around fighting silent battles and suppressed emotions. Imagine how life would be if men were able to actually speak on how they feel and never be looked at or labeled as weak. Understand that men need love and they need grace too.
A man is gonna always put himself first. A man is gonna always care about his own feelings. He don't care who is in the situation. He gonna pick himself first. So I got this homeboy, right? And he was dating these 2 girls, right? And he'll call me and he'll complain about both girls, And he was like, you know what? I'm okay with having both of them. I said, but is they okay with you having both of them? He was like, Hell no, them bitches don't even like each other. I said, okay, well, if they don't like each other, how is that working? He said, I don't give a fuck. I'm cool. I said, but do they know about each other? He's like, shit, yeah, they know about each other. I don't give a fuck if they like each other or not. They better not cheat on me. I'm all they need. And I was like, well, you was just arguing both of them the other day. He was like, yeah, I know. I got to argue with them. I said, why? He said, because when I argue with them, it keeps me in charge. I said, okay, so you use manipulation. He was like, yeah, I'm using manipulation, but I'm not controlling them. I offer them to leave, but the thing is, I tell them that they ain't gonna find another nigga like me. I said, well, what is you doing to make you feel that way? He's like, I'm providing. I said, okay, but it takes more than just provide. He said, but here's the thing, I got them emotionally involved. They're not gonna go nowhere. I said, you know what? You gonna look up one day. I said, so you think both of them ain't cheating on you? He said, no, I know one of them ain't cheating on me for sure, but that other one, that bitch be going out with niggas. I said, okay, so what's the price? He said, but that's the one I want the most. I said, why? He said, because she gonna make me work. The other one, I know that bitch ain't going nowhere. I said, God damn. See, that's why it's important to have male friends, but that's why it's also important to understand that a man gonna always do what is best for him and not what's best for.
What man do you know who has put his life on hold for a woman? What man has not gotten education, higher education, trade certifications because of a woman? What man do you know has not accepted his dream opportunity for his career or a job or to move across the country because it's going to make his life better? What man do you know has turned down a job offer, job opportunity, because he needs to be home when his children get out of school, or he needs to be there before they go to school? What man do you know has done any of that? Men put themselves first in everything. They do not consider anyone else. Now, I'm not saying this has never happened in life before, but more likely than not, a man does not change anything about himself or his life for a woman.
What a lot of women don't realize is your biggest downfall will come from trusting a man or feeling sorry for a man. Oh, but I feel bad for him. Oh, I don't want to hurt his feelings. He would hurt your feelings. A man will never hesitate to choose himself. Even him being with you, treating you well, is him choosing himself. You are just receiving the benefit of that. If he's treating you well, taking you out, all of that, it's because he gets to have you in his life. It benefits him. It makes him happy. Because look how quick these men switch up when they decide they don't want you anymore. They will always choose themselves. They will always put their own needs first. And you need to learn from that and adopt the same behavior and put yourself first. Speak your truth. Ask for what you want. Or if you don't want to be with him anymore, let him know. Stop giving people endless chances. Stop feeling bad for them. They behave how they want. Then when they apologize and they're like, oh, I miss you and all of this, you feel sorry for them. When they are just manipulating you, they're just saying what they need to say to get what they want from you. You can't be like, oh, I want to have more confidence, I want things to be better in my life. But when it comes to you choosing yourself and prioritizing your needs and what you want, you don't. You start worrying about how other people feel. You prioritize their feelings instead of your own. And I'm not saying you have to be horrible about it. Your delivery can be kind and you can consider people's feelings, but you will prioritize your own. So prioritize your peace and never hesitate to pick yourself.
One thing we should all learn from men as women is putting ourselves first. Yeah. A man will leave a woman with kids all because he's putting himself first. A man will choose to cheat on you all because he's putting his happiness first. Yeah. A man will lie to you all because he's protecting his peace. So in conclusion, as a woman, stop being selfless and start being a little bit more selfish. Yeah. Put yourself first because men will always put themselves first. And don't feel guilty about it at all.
I want to make this video very short and sweet. And it brings me no joy to talk about a topic like this. It has to be addressed. Men are very selfish, and that is something we ought to learn from them as women. Men leave situations that no longer benefit them. Men respect their boundaries, and they move on when they need to. A man can promise you something and never fulfill it if at that moment in time he doesn't feel the need to anymore. They have no loyalties to us. And I know firsthand how hard it is to walk away from a situation, from somebody that you love and something that you're desperately trying to make work. But if this person is not treating you right, not loving you right, not showing you any respect, please Learn to walk away and put yourself first. It will only benefit you in the long run.
If you've not been putting yourself first in that relationship, you have to start putting yourself first now, because the reason that man is with you is because you are adding value to his life, is because you are making him happy. In other words, he is putting himself first. His happiness, that is why he's with you in that relationship. So your happiness really matters. If you switch up on him now, you're giving him that thing that is benefiting from you in that relationship, that value that you are adding to his life in that relationship, to that relationship, you will see him, he will switch up so fast, meaning he doesn't really care about you. He cares about what you brings into his life. It could be your value, it could be what he sees in you, like your physical appearance. So there must be something that he's benefiting from. That is why he loves you. That is why he's in that relationship. But in other ends, a man will stop adding value, giving you that thing that you are benefiting in your relationship. Maybe it could be money, it could be attention, it could be care, it could be loyalty. But you will see ladies still hanging on, still hopeful that, oh, he will change. The problem, maybe I caused it. They will be giving excuses, trying to make sure they change him. But if it's the other way around, he will just go and never return. So you have to put yourself first. The chance that you always give to man to change, if you are in the same shoe, if you are in the same situation, will he also give you that chance? Will he also give you that opportunity? Will he also give you that second chance to change? You have to always put yourself first.
I saw a post just now on TikTok, and the lady was asking her questions. No, not asking a question. She was saying something along the line, focus on yourself. Like, every decision you want to make in life, focus on yourself. Like, she would like, make sure you don't lose yourself again and focus on yourself. And that resonated with me. And not just that, I went under the comment section. I'd be under the comment section. Ariana, are you here? Yeah, I am Ariana. I'm always under the comment section. I am, and I'm always leaving comment. And I saw a lady said, how do you focus on yourself? And I was like, sis, be selfish. I know it sounds horrible. Be selfish. As long as you're not hurting anyone physically, mentally, emotionally, be selfish. Prioritize yourself. You see, any decision you want to make, whatever decision you want to make in life, think of you, put yourself at the forefront. Like, am I going to benefit from this? Is this worthy of my time? Is this worthy of what I want? If it's a no, then don't do it. Be very mindful of the type of people that have access to you. Oh my God, access is such a big deal. Like, I don't give people access to me. Wallahi, you guys see me a lot online. In real life, I do. If you have my time, whoa. Because I don't give any access just to, I don't care. You're not getting any access to me anyhow. I don't. I'd rather just be in my house watching Netflix and eating cookies and ice cream than to just give anyone any access to me. Because why? You don't deserve it. So prioritize who you let have access to you. Your energy is so important. It's currency. Be very mindful of who you share it with. Put yourself at the forefront, as I said. Every decision you want to make, like, make your entire existence about you. I know it sounds like I'm a narcissist or whatever you guys want to call it. Yeah, I am. If it has to do with me, I am. I love me. I love me. Like, it is what it is. So love you. Put you first. Whatever decision you want to make, think, how am I going to benefit from this? Is this worthy for me? If it's worthy for you, then go. If it's not worthy for you, don't do it. Pretty much. Have priorities. What you give your time to. Like, I have priorities when it comes to me working out. I don't play with my workout time. When I have to go to the gym, I don't care who you are. Jesus could be coming. He gonna wait. I need to go to the gym. I'm prioritizing myself and everything that works for me internally. So do that. Prioritize things that works for you internally. Be selfish with your time. Be selfish with everything about you. That's how to focus on you. That's how to have peace of mind. And like I have said, as long as you are not hurting anybody, make sure you're not hurting anyone. Whatever decision you're making, make sure it's not hurting people. You're just the only one benefiting from it. And you'll be good. That's how to focus on you. So be selfish. Yeah? I hope this makes sense to someone today. I really hope it does. Anyways, I'm off. Bye.
So these are the list of things I'm going to be doing this year. Number 1, being selfish with myself. It's all about me, myself, and I. I'm putting myself first above any other person. Number 2, I'm choosing peace over potentials. I don't care what potential I see in you. As long as you're not bringing me peace, you're going out the door.
You're gonna have to do what's best for you, even when it feels like shit. You have to understand that what you tolerate and allow in your life is what you will get. When someone shows you who they are, when someone shows you that they don't care, when someone manipulates you, when someone is back and forth with you, hot and cold with you, whatever the circumstances may be, walk away. Do what you have to do. And it's not going to feel good. It's going to hurt because there's a bond there. There's some sort of bond there. I understand. But you have to. You have to. You can't continue to let people walk and stomp all over your heart and make you feel badly about yourself because they are unhealed. You can't do it. It's not fair to you. It's not even fair to them. Take a stand for yourself. Even when it hurts to let go, take a stand for yourself and walk away.
If you're a woman and you live for a man, you're going to lose. Because trust me, men do not think the same. Have you ever seen a man get an opportunity to go abroad and say, no, I am not going because I have a wife? Have you ever seen a man that will get an opportunity to go to work in a different country or to go and work in a different city and say, no, I'm not going because I have a girlfriend? Have you ever seen a man that will say, oh, I like this girl, but she doesn't have a lot right now. She has potential. She looks like she will do better in the future. I'm going to stick by her. Have you seen men do that? Have you seen men say, oh, she has small nyash, but if I feed her well, after like 5 years or 3-4 years, she will have big nyash. So I'm going to stay here with her. Have you seen men say that, this girl is not very attractive, but if I, give her money for makeups and I make her look nice, she will start looking attractive. Have you ever seen men do that? Why are women pausing their lives because of a man? Why are women putting their lives in danger because of a man? You're getting pregnant with no money, with no job because of a man. Why are women who are CEOs, career women, renowned, respected, having custody battles with men that have no job? Why are women who are doing well in their career, beautiful, smart women, dating men that have nothing to offer except good looks and dreadlocks? Women, let me tell you, I really do not know much about relationships. I really don't. I have had my own fair share of struggles. But I'll say this. Relationships are transactional. If you're the type of woman that believes that, oh, love wins, love everything, love this and that, you are going to lose in this game called relationships. Look at the women who have mastered men, the Shera Sevens, the women who have mastered what men think, what men want, how men function. Those are the women that know how to deal with men. And they give to the men the same dose that men are giving women out here. While you're there saying, oh, he has potential. He doesn't have a job now, but will have a job 2 years from now. And you decide to start, caring for him and taking care of the financial burdens of the house. Let me tell you, when it comes to a relationship, women lose the most. If you go into a relationship as a woman that is not beneficial for you, chances of you losing are very high. Because if you get pregnant, you're going to start with a baby, and then you have no money, you have problems, you have struggles here and there. So for me, that's why I said in my previous video, marriage is for upgrading only. If you're downgrading your life, your single life, just stay single. If your single life is far much better than your married life, you're better off single. Do not center men in your life. Do not be fazed by the fact that you're growing older. Now you have to settle for mediocrity. Do not be fazed by the fact that you now think that, you're going to hit the wall. So you just rush into something called a relationship. And deep down, this is not the person you want to be with. Because you know what? You can lie to everybody else out here, but you can never lie to yourself. When you sleep at night, how do you feel about this person sleeping next to you? Relationships are supposed to be of mutual benefit. If the benefit is one-sided, and especially if you're the woman that is giving the most,
there is no level of sacrifice you make for a man. No level of sacrifice you make for a man that will stop him from cheating on you. There is no level of sacrifice you make for a man that if he wants to leave you, he will not leave you. I just want you guys to know that. Hi guys, I'm Queen Dara, your spiritual life coach and high priestess. And I'm saying this because of the kind of messages that I receive from women, girls, children. I find girls in their 20s are children. So what have you experienced in life, or what have you learned in life that you want to sacrifice even your womb to make sure that your husband or your boyfriend cash out, to make sure that he makes it? Like, I don't understand. Do you realize you are not here on earth to love one person? I know. They've deceived you all and messed your head and tell you a woman's pride is with her husband. A woman's pride is when she's with one man. A woman's pride is when she gets married as a virgin. All of these have been said to you to control you. All of these have been said to you to stop you from experiencing and understanding life. A woman that has been with multiple men, there are things she will not tolerate from a man. A woman that just met a man and got married, that is with her first love, does not even know what another man looks like or feels like. So the treatment she's getting is all that she knows. Are you seeing the difference? There is a reason men will get married today and start cheating today. If you want to judge a man, you can't judge a man when he has nothing. You can't judge a poor man and say he's a good man. Sis, he's a poor man. He's broke. Meaning, the kind of women he wants to be with, he can't afford them yet. He's settling. The reason I cannot be with a poor man is not because it's all about the money. It's because a poor man is settling. He doesn't know what he wants. A poor man does not have self-love. How can he love you? Do you understand? You must have had to taste poverty and wealth to really understand the level at which poor people operate from. It is not a level of self-love or self-sufficiency. It's a survivor. They are surviving. Whoever they are with as at that time is whoever they feel they can be with as at that time. Meaning they have plans. Do you get? They have plans to be with better people. With people they feel aligns with their goal when they get to that level.
Men are selfish. A man's mind is naturally programmed to subconsciously always think about himself first. Even if he may not realize it, every decision he's making in every situation, he's thinking how this is going to benefit him. So when he asks you to move in with him, you're thinking this is because he loves you and he wants to move the relationship forward. Yes, that may be partly true, but the main reason he's doing it is because he's hoping that you're going to cook for him, you're going to clean for him, he's going to have sex whenever he wants. He wants to share the bill so that he can save more money. But as a woman, this means two really important things. For one, you should always make decisions in your relationship with him based on your best interests. Never make a decision that is going to disadvantage. The second thing is that you need to set boundaries for his selfish behaviors. Make it clear to him that you will not tolerate when he makes decisions that are just in his favor and are not considering you.
I don't care what anyone says. You should never be expected to be the bigger person when you didn't create the discomfort in the first place. Too many people cause chaos, cross lines, then they want you to swallow your feelings just to keep the peace. No thanks. Accountability matters. Being mature doesn't mean accepting disrespect or cleaning up messes you didn't make. Sometimes protecting your peace means burning the bridge because you're happy to swim. Remember that.
You always first. You come first. You are the only person able to experience this life. You live for you. Only you. Fucking remember that shit, and you will bring good on to others by bringing good on to yourself first.
Here's one thing women should learn from men. It's how to be selfish. As a divorce lawyer, I've learned that male selfishness is not a flaw, it's a strategy. Men are not ashamed to prioritize themselves. They do not apologize for choosing what benefits them. They do not agonize over whether protecting their own interests makes them a bad person. They move accordingly and they sleep just fine afterwards. Women, on the other hand, are trained to overextend, to sacrifice, to accommodate, to put everyone else first, and then feel guilty when they are depleted. We are praised for selflessness even when it costs us everything. Watch how men operate. They choose convenience. They choose advantage. They choose outcomes that makes their lives easier. And no one calls them heartless for it. They call them smart, strategic, practical. I see this every day in divorce. Men protect their money. Men protect their time. Men protect their energy. Men protect their futures. Meanwhile, women walk in worried about being fair, being kind, being reasonable, even when fairness has never been extended to them. Selfishness has dividends. When you choose yourself consistently, you get stability, you get options, you get leverage, you get peace. Men understand this instinctively. Women are taught to ignore it. Men will leave relationships that no longer serve them without writing an essay about it. Men will say no without explanation. Men will protect their resources like their life depends on it because they understand that in many ways, it does. Women stay too long, give too much, carry emotional and financial burdens that were never meant to be theirs, and then they are shocked when they are burned out, resentful, and empty. This is not a call to become cruel. It is a call to become intentional, to stop confusing self-abandonment with love. Healthy selfishness is not selfish at all. It is understanding that your life should pay you back and not drain you.
Ladies, if there's one skill that you absolutely need to master, it's how to be selfish. You need to learn how to value yourself and put yourself above everyone and everything else. This is a skill that men have mastered very well. All most men care about is getting better and getting richer. But what do most women care about? Men. They care about themselves and we care about them. Make that make sense. The irony is when you actually learn to put yourself first, the best relationships come from when a man sees how much you put yourself first and he wants to come in and add to your life and pour into you just as much as you pour into yourself. So start learning how to put yourself first and actually become more selfish. Not just to get a man or anything, but to become the best version of yourself continuously. Like, you owe it to yourself. You have one life. Why not do it? Why not invest in your looks continuously? Why not invest in your skills continuously? Why not wake up every day and ask yourself how you can become a better version of yourself today, tomorrow, the week, and the month after? Because when you start making yourself the center of your world, the world actually starts aligning to revolve around you.
I feel like every category in life is designed to test if you'll finally pick yourself, and every time you do, you close a karmic loop and move one step closer to sovereignty. So majority of romantic situations actually test if you'll betray your standards just to feel chosen. Family dynamics usually test if you'll abandon your boundaries just to keep the peace. Work usually tests if you'll ignore your purpose for a sense of safety. And friendships usually test if you will shrink to avoid feeling like too much. So choosing yourself is not selfish. It's actually a portal to a new timeline. That is why you should always put yourself first.
So right now, the relationship you are into, I'm asking you now, are you putting yourself first? Do you think about yourself? Do you think what you are experiencing right now, can you handle it? Are you still reconsidering? Are you still forgiving? Are you still thinking of potentials? You really need to think very well before you make any decision, before you remain in that relationship. Think properly. This relationship that I'm into, is this the right thing I'm doing? Is this the right man for me? Think very well, because men with the snap of their finger like this. When you do something that they don't like, they are off. They will never ever put your happiness first. Their happiness comes first. That is why you will see a man will cheat on you. He will not care about your own feeling. Maybe you have disagreement. He will just go and cheat on you, and he will come back and say you caused it. He doesn't care about if what he's going to do or what he did affects you. If it hurts you, they don't care. They will tell you that what you did made them to do what they did. But when you do the same thing, they will never ever try to understand that what they did to you made you to do what you did. So their own happiness comes first. Their ego comes first. So you, as a lady, you have to always maintain your standard. You have to always put your own happiness first. Yes, society will judge you. People will judge you. Even your fellow women will judge you. But you have to make your standards stand, and also make your opinion and your decision be your decision. Don't always think of what people will say. Let your happiness, that thing that will make you happy, that decision that will make you happy, let it be what you should be considering. That inner peace, let that be your priority, not what people will say about you. So guys, I will be hanging it here. What do you think? In this relationship you are into right now, are you putting yourself first? If you know that you are not putting yourself first, you have to start putting yourself first right now, because it really matters in making life decision. So guys, I will be hanging it here. Bye for now.